This challenge, I've actually come up with 8 takeaways to share with you that in the event that you want to embark on such a challenge, I hope that these takeaways can help you to better consider, what you're up for and help you to better plan and perhaps, even ace your challenge. All right, so I wrote down 8 takeaways. I'm just gonna write it down. I don't know, maybe COVID affected my brains too and I need notes nowadays. Alright, so the very first one is that consistency is key. Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? It's a 30 days challenge doing the same thing. You have to be consistent. 30 days challenge is all about consistency. It's really not an easy thing to do the same thing every single day. Alright, so which brings me to my second point. You have to keep it interesting. So for myself, when I did the 30 days challenge, what I try to plan or make it different or interesting for myself is that I run at different places. So if I'm home, I have my backyard to run at, and then if I'm running after a class, I'll look for somewhere that's nearby which is interesting and more beautiful, like the botanic gardens, or somewhere in the forest or whatsoever. So I mix and match my different runs so that it's a different 5 kilometers so that I see different views. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine if I have to do 30 days of run on the same route every day, seeing the same things. Okay, and that's why I was really excited and looking forward towards the end of 30 days, because towards the end of 30 days I would be in Australia and I will be running at a totally different place in a totally different neighborhood with totally different air. So I was really looking forward to it, but well, that was not meant to be. Point number 3, don't be ambitious. Alright, for myself, I found that 5 kilometers was acceptable for me because, you just have to take into account of the time, right? 5 kilometers for me would take about, like I mentioned, I'm not a fast runner, so about 40 minutes or so. On a normal day, on a bad day, even longer. Okay, so that's about the amount of time I can afford to commit into this challenge. You ask me to do 10 kilometers every day, and that's totally impossible. Alright, okay, that would take too much time. And then the other thing is, you have to plan something such that it fits into your schedule on a daily basis. And number 4, support your tribe. Alright, you have to make sure that you get the buy-in from your tribe and your support system. For me, my husband was really supportive. When he heard that I wanted to start this 30-day challenge, he was really supportive, and that's why he was very eager to come home, stand in for me so that I can head out for my run and things like that. But of course, it was also in a year where his work allowed him to do that. Some years he's not around. Sometimes then it's not possible to expect support from him. But then you have your tribe, your friends, like my friends, my running kakis, and then my mom. So people like that to stand in for the kids and the family when I want to head out to complete my challenge. Right, it's inevitable. Okay. 5th point is, honestly, it's linked to point 2 in a way, but the thing is, I don't like mundane. So the thing is, the 30 days challenge, you're doing the same thing every single day. After a while, I was a little bit bored with 5 kilometers. Sure, it's one of the easiest thing to do. I would say running is the easiest thing to do because you kind of like just put on your shoes, go downstairs, and you go. All right. Oh, please warm up too. Okay. So you gotta warm up, put on your shoes, and go, not just go. Okay. So the thing is, I miss the other activities too. I know if you send what I do on IG and all that, I do not just run. I love. I'm not the top-notch climber now, but I still love to climb. I love to go to the gym. I like to swim. I want to do my weights. So I like to mix and match things to do throughout the week. And if I had to commit to the 5 kilometers run every day, that's like 40 minutes to 1 hour of time, including the warming up, cooling down, washing up. That's really the only activity I can commit to in a day. Alright, I really do not have the luxury of time to spend another, hour or 2 hours or so and engage in another activity. So if I commit to this, then I know I have to forego and sacrifice other activities. What other things are you willing to forego if you do not have the luxury of time? And point number 6, if you're doing a running challenge like me, you must remember to mobilize and release your tight muscles, because you're doing repetitive motions every single day. I don't know, for 30 days, it adds up to a lot. So all those tight muscles that, you know, all those muscles that help with running, they will all tighten up. So you have to keep in mind to release, and also try to incorporate some, you know, other mobility movements so that you do not get injuries or chronic pains after the 30 days. Okay? And point number 7, oh gosh, you really have to prioritize the calendar. Like for myself, I actually really do have to think about when I need to slot in the run the night before. So I already plan through the day what's going to happen, and then what's the best time in the day for me to slot in the 5 kilometers so that I can keep up with the challenge. All right? And if you need to find your babysitters, you have to find it a day in advance at least, right? Yeah. So, and then the last one, really last point is, although you're embarking on the challenge, you should listen to your body. Like for me, that was a very good learning lesson. By day 21, my body just broke down. It said, stop it. I had to stop, all right? I mean, what else could I do, right? I don't know, I'm not a no pain, no gain person. That's like so old school already. But honestly, really listen to your body. If your body says, no, this is not something that, you know, it likes, then yeah, we should, you know, respect what the body is telling you, and perhaps think about other things that, you know, your body would like to do instead. So yeah, honor what your body is telling you, listen to it. Hopefully this can help you to embark on something really interesting, really challenging, so that you have a fulfilling, fit and healthy lifestyle. I'll see you in the next video.